Hello, welcome back to another Cooking with Mimi. So today we're gonna make, let's put this spider plant away so you can see the ingredients, a pumpkin potato mash with mushroom and tempeh. What you're gonna need, pumpkin, some very large potatoes. Actually, the very large part is optional. You can have small potatoes. I'm doing this as if I'm a beauty guru, but I'm a cooking guru. An onion for extra flavor. These button mushrooms have been in the fridge for quite a while, so I have to eat them. And a block of tempeh. Actually, today I'm only going to use half a block. So if you know my cooking style, I just go with it. I have an idea and I just do this trial and error thing. Actually, I don't think there's gonna be much going wrong with this recipe because it's so simple, but you never know. So let's start. I see cooking as a very creative process. So you don't have to chop your onion very fine because we're gonna puree it anyways. But if you want to, you can. I know some people get a lot of joy out of cutting onions into very small pieces. This might be the first appearance of this new potato peeler, but actually I've been using this for a while now. Equipments can make the process easier. If you have a good knife, a good peeler, then you also want to cook more. Oh man, I'm having a delayed tearing up session from that onion. So yeah, can you believe it? We're already reaching the end of this month. So how was your September? Did you have fun? Were you very stressed? Were you very calm? What was your focus? Did you have a focus? Did you have a goal? Did you discover something new? You have a new interest. My new interest is, actually it's not that new, but I'm kind of rediscovering it. I want to try bullet journaling. It's a little bit intimidating, but I feel like I've been doing things that resemble bullet journaling. I feel like it's gonna help me organize my thoughts and my life. Don't you find it annoying that you have these crevices in potatoes and you cannot reach it with your potato peeler and you have to use your knife to cut it? So annoying. By the way, I'm not throwing these skins in the sink just like that. I have a bowl there. So I don't have to stand up anymore. I can just, convenience is key. Alright, we were doing a little bit of a September review. I want to try bullet journaling, and I've been drawing a lot more, which is so much fun. Who would have thought? Your girl is on Pinterest, but mostly as a consumer, not as a creator. Yeah, maybe I can take this time to talk about my position in social media and how that has changed, because I feel like there are two types of people on social media. They are the content creators. It might sound professional, but it's just you put stuff online a lot. That's what you tend to do on social media. And you have the consumers, the ones who never post anything, but they just like to watch people post stuff. I made such a big shift. I went from posting daily to now posting whenever I want and mostly consuming. And I feel like I have gotten a hold of mindless scrolling because when I get bored, I just stop scrolling, if you know what I mean. I think I finally practice and have that awareness now to not keep on doing something that I don't enjoy doing. So to win time, I am going to boil the pumpkin with the onion with the potato first because I only have one stove. And then when that's done, I can make the toppings, which is the mushroom and the tempeh. So I'm just plopping everything right in. No science behind this. And it's probably like 1.5 cups of pumpkin and 2 cups of potato and 1 onion. You see, me and exact ingredient amount, we don't really match, we just eyeball stuff. And how much water, you may ask? Just until everything is kind of covered and floating in the water. I'm not going to use all the mushrooms. I'm just gonna use like half of this box, like 7 of them. I should probably wash them. Let's just wash them real quick. How do I want to eat these? I'm going to remove the stem and be mindful of your position when you cook because everything that's far away from you, it requires more energy of your body. So a little tip from me, physical therapy student. I'm just going to slice them into thin slices. Like so. The last ingredient, the tempeh. If you don't know, it's basically fermented soybean. I'm just going to cut it in thin slices. The water is boiling already. I'm going to add a bit of this mushroom seasoning for some flavor. About 1 tablespoon. And then when we taste test it, then we can adjust. I forgot an important ingredient. Where are you? Where did I put you? I just organized this. You all right here. So a bit of white pepper really boosts up the flavor. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of white pepper. And we continue our task. This is what it looks like. I'm going to cut it in half like this. And then again in half. So we have these cubes. So if you don't know, here I have the fridge and I need this. This is crispy chili oil, and we're gonna make a sauce now. This is my go-to sauce for almost everything, but usually it's for tempeh, mushrooms, and tofu. I really like this sauce. It's kind of a spicy soy sauce. Oh, this actually looks really good. Actually, we're missing one. I wanna say that this is optional, but actually it is not. These are the ingredients for my go-to super delicious sauce. I usually start with the crispy chili oil, 1 heaping tablespoon, like that. And then 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. And then 1 tablespoon of, this is brown rice vinegar, but you can use whatever vinegar you want. Just add a little bit of tang to it. And then this is optional, but I like it. It's a little bit of sweetness in it. This is mirin, which is Japanese sweet cooking rice wine. So about 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon, I would say. And then rice syrup, because you want to balance out the spiciness. So about 1 tablespoon of this rice syrup. And if you don't have rice syrup, you can use another kind of syrup like maple or agave. And then just mix this thing up. Technically, you can use this as a dipping sauce as well, but it's quite strong. So you can add a bit of water. You might have noticed that I have not added the sesame oil yet, but that's because I add it at the end. So I don't cook it. That's what I learned, that you never cook with this sesame oil. This is not pure sesame oil, by the way. This is flavored sesame oil. So I used this knife to poke into the pumpkin and the potatoes. They are very soft now. I noticed that I added a bit too much water. So what I'm gonna do now, because if I blend it right now, it will become soup, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to scoop out this soupy water, because I don't want to just throw it and waste it, and put it in this glass jar. Pumpkin potato soup. As you can see, they look pretty dry now, so I probably don't even have to use a blender. I can just press it down. So this method, of course, will give you quite chunky potato mash, but if you don't mind it, then this is a pretty good option. But if you want very smooth potato mash, then you can use an immersion blender. Time to taste test. Pretty good. Yes, I love it. It's actually very good. Now we just put this to the side to cool, and then I'm going to use the pan, add some vegetable oil. Look at this. This looks pretty cool. Look at the color. It's like a nice gradient. Be very careful. You transfer. So when the oil is hot, just pour in your tempeh. I feel like I need a B shot, but you're attached to the tripod and I'm too lazy. Wait. Look at me, so professional. I'm going to show you the B shot. And make sure they are laying flat so you can brown the sides. Oh, hello there, Inception. Very much Inception right there. Hello. Is this how those cooking videos are made, or do they have an assistant? Right now I'm just going to flip them over. So this is what they look like on the other side, nice and brown. So when the other side is brown, it's pretty brown to me, we can add the mushroom. The mushrooms look like they are sweating right now, and that's what we want. Okay, let me do this with one hand. So I'm adding a bit of water. Just let it simmer on low heat for a minute or two, and then we can eat. I just find it so funny that I'm using 2 cameras like this. It's silly, very silly. I'm not going to taste test this because I already know that it's gonna taste good. So now it's time to plate, or technically to bowl, because this is a bowl and This channel is called inmimisbowl. I didn't forget a little bit of sesame oil. Wow. We can eat. But before we eat, of course, let me get a nice close-up. I feel like there's not enough light here. Wait a minute, I'll be back. Okay, we got a shot, but we still need this shot. The classic cooking with Mimi shot. Yeah, let's eat. This is... Okay, honestly, the process of making it was pretty smooth, but the preparation for this video was kind of a problem because I've been waiting for the camera battery to charge. Yes, not good planning. Now I'm having my lunch at 3:30, which is not a good thing. I mean, it's not that bad, but quite unusual. You have to try this. And some people might think that this is a very strange combination, pumpkin potato mash with Asian stir-fry tempeh, but just like me, like I'm a mix and match myself, so why not mix and match my food? So good. So I made a bunch, as you can see, like the entire pot. So I already prepped dinner basically. I'm having an early dinner. Remember this? Ooh, very hot. Remember this? I want to make something with it. Maybe I can make a soup with some scallions. I will definitely not waste that. But I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me cook. Let me know if you make this dish. I assure you that it is so delicious. I want to take this opportunity to wrap up September as well. If you are here because of my Hakka videos, fear not, I have made a very fun one, but it's taken me forever to edit it, so it will be up soon. I actually don't really have a schedule with posting, but I aim at least one video a week. And usually it's on Friday or Sunday. No promises, but I'm gonna try to make a video every single week because this is fun. Anyways, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.